Yeah. We here with another episode of Take Me Out This Chat. It's your boy Bucky with Chef Marv and the homie G's.
Yeah. What's up, y'all?
What's up? Special episode, man. Special episode. We got our first victim from the chat to volunteer himself to come holler and hang with the homies.
He's a member of Take Me Out This Chat. He's definitely one of the pioneers. We got Brother Betts.
What's good, y'all?
Yeah, Biz been in the chat since it started.
Right. Since day one.
Day one.
You know what I mean?
Chat or die.
Yeah,
man. But without further ado, we could get right into the conversation that we are having in the chat this week.
It's a good one too. That's a good one.
I forget what the conversation was.
What was it about?
Do we got standards?
Do men have standards?
Do men have standards when it comes to these women?
Do me a favor, just kind of turn your mic facing you a little bit. Yeah.
Do we got standards? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go. Do what?
Do men have standards?
Oh, I must have missed that one. That was one of the ones that went 300 comments. I was doing something.
Buck ass is quality over quantity.
Yeah,
and niggas was like quality for sure.
Quality over quantity.
But I think that's been written, man. You know,
that's
been written.
But that's just in general. Period.
But that's the thing. You. It's funny that people say that, but is it? Because I mean,
nah, you're right though. That's a good question because some niggas don't care.
Some niggas don't care, but I think when we were younger,
right,
we definitely didn't care. Like we wanted anything.
But you were still trying to. You were still trying to. You know what I mean? Get your experience up. You know what I mean?
Right.
You was eager. You know what I mean?
And I think as we get older, we kind of like.
It's about quality.
It's about quality now.
It's about quality, and quantity don't mean shit.
Don't mean
hell.
Damn.
No, you know
that dog up
everything ain't
you know
good.
Niggas just raw dogging things. So that quantity.
I mean,
that's what I thought y'all were going to talk about. Yeah. Honestly, I thought that was the topic, but
what,
I mean, it's part of the whole subject though.
Yeah.
It is because if you're doing a quantity over quality, you know you. Niggas is raw dogging these thoughts, man.
Raw dog.
That's a bad look. That's a bad look.
Hey, man, listen.
If I'm all about safe sex, man. But listen, if you want to be out here doing your thing and not strapping up, then quality is definitely important.
Right. You might want to switch, man.
Yeah, you might want to go from quantity to quality. But I know dudes, man. Couple shots in. Quality goes out the window.
Shots in.
Quality goes out the window. Like,
I mean, we all had them days, man. Sometimes.
But
Wait, what? Nah, nigga.
I can't agree with that 100%.
Don't put me in that boat. Nah.
I'm not the captain of that boat.
You talking about everybody get shallow? How?
I'm not saying you got to actually do something, but you know,
it goes through your mind. You know,
Listen, we men. I mean, they take it how they want to take it.
So you saying when the hormones is high, decisions is low? Is that what you saying?
No, we were talking about if I take one more drink.
Yeah.
When you start
and
drinking,
you get in that horny dog mode.
Shit start looking a little different. That shallow house shit is real.
Beer goggles.
I'm telling you, dog.
Beer goggles.
When you start getting on.
But do you have
next
day?
Become
but
a
would
10?
You have next day regrets? Let's take it back to when we was younger.
5 became a 10.
Let's take it back to when we was younger. When you know what I mean, on your shallow house shit or whatever the choice you were, did you have next day regrets? Or you just like
have instant regrets?
As
soon as you unload it.
Let's keep it. No, you right, G. That's how that shit be, but that shit don't just be it be like that period sometimes. Like you know, you get all excited up to the everything up to the and then you bust and then that shit be like,
why'd I do this?
Why? Oh my god, I'm tripping.
Then the shit be awkward sometimes.
And you probably raw dog, so now you nervous for the
following week. Can we stop with the raw dog? Nah. You're gonna see like that's just a norm. Like,
it is the norm.
It is the norm.
Yeah,
it's norm.
I've been out the game too long.
Like we just said, niggas don't even wear jackets in the winter. Oh, niggas is raw dogging, man.
You already know how I feel about jackets. A hoodie in the car's a coat.
Yeah, exactly. So you ain't.
Sometimes
you apply that philosophy.
Well, I mean, I've been out the game a while, but that just sounds crazy to me. Like I'm out here raw dogging strags. Like I can't.
Yo, I mean, some people. They hit the strag. You hit it once, hit it twice. You might have used the John, but
Yeah, that's listen.
That third time, the next couple of times, if you're going to keep hitting, you might keep hitting her. Next thing you know, that strap coming off.
That's what we're telling you is like keep it a bean. Like if you hit a joint, if you smash a woman, right? You may wear that condom the first time,
right?
But how many times after that, if you keep smashing the same woman,
but it's no longer a strag. Then I'm talking more along the lines like
so how's she not? How's a strag not become a strag because you keep hitting it?
I'm just saying, like a
strag is a strag. It don't matter how many times you hit it.
You become more familiar with the person. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm saying a strag is a strag.
See, in my mind,
tell the people what a straggler is, though, because everybody might not know what a straggler is. Hey, what the hell is a strag?
I guess you're right. I guess
that's where my confusion
I guess that's the definition of a strag is when you first, like, you don't really know them like that. That's
you catch a body. That's a strag. Like that's a strag. You don't even know.
I was thinking of strag like a thought, but that's two different things.
Yeah, strags and thoughts.
A strag is a strag.
Yeah.
Now, I don't really know you. I don't really know you.
Like I see you that night, and then we go back to the crib the same night, and we get a pop.
Now, a Tatiana,
but that could be combined in one.
I mean, is dudes raw dogging thoughts?
Yes.
Yeah. Oof. I mean, I thought would probably be like a well-known shorty. You know, that's a thought around.
Yeah, you raw dog.
So you just out here slinging that thing.
Yeah.
I mean, listen.
I mean, some people do it. Like,
I ain't tripping. So, like, I mean, it's both. It goes both ways. Like, the females are responsible too. Like, I don't want to make this like a man bashing session. Like, women is cool with getting ran up in.
Oh yeah. When you ask them that question, like, do I need it? You're like, what? If you want,
I don't think I don't think that's a question that's asked, bro. And like, I think you pull your strap out and you kind of like.
But it takes two.
Yeah.
So as a female, you know what I mean. If she's being responsible, she should tell you, oh, you got a rubber. She should keep rubbers if she's having sex. Yeah. She's just as responsible as the man for throwing the jacket on. Right. And I'm telling you, females don't like jackets.
They don't.
It don't feel good.
Just like men don't
but
like jackets.
But is that a double standard? Hold up real quick. Because I like what you said. Is that a double standard though? Because just think about that. Somebody that wears a jacket, if they're keeping if you catch a female keeping a drawer full of condoms, would you look at them different?
No.
Would you be like, damn, this bitch
I'm not judgmental,
fucking.
man. We grown. We grown
yo,
at that.
Man,
I'm just wondering, like, seriously,
that's
like,
a good question,
I go to a chick's crib, she got a drawer for a condom, like, damn, this bitch fucking.
Right. Yeah, she's very active.
And in high school, there was a shorty.
Right.
That people used to, you know what I mean? We used to pound.
No, don't say
I'm not saying no names. I'm just saying. Yo, when we went over there, shorty had a bag full of condoms, like.
Yeah,
I mean, she was safe. I got it. Like I personally,
a bag full of.
But if you see that right now, where we at as adults, like you like, whoa, like you said, like that's a good question. Man, she out here fucking like you active out
that's
here.
what's in my mind.
I don't think too many.
I'm not being judgmental, but like I'm like, damn,
and too many gonna pull out a bag of condoms. You gonna feel like she a prostitute or something. Like, oh,
she want that check
running a brothel.
But you wouldn't think that of a man is what I'm saying. Like if a man is like, oh, homie just being safe. But if you see a chick pull out a drawer, and I'm talking about she got variety packs of different straps. That's like, oh,
that's a question, man. I'd like to get some feedback, maybe on the gram or something. We gotta ask a question. But how many people are really strapping up? I want to know.
Hey, listen. You hear the question? Know. That's the question of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Reach out
ladies
to us
and
hit us on IG,
strapping up,
or even comment on the page.
How many times after having sex with somebody is it okay to take the jacket off?
I like that question. So
what would you say the answer is? Because I feel like we're acting like it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. It sounds good, but it might be that same night.
If you feel comfortable with the drone, the next time
it's gone. You're not even taking it. You're not even.
We talked about this in the chat, man. Like, you know, a lot of times dudes ain't. I mean, niggas ain't putting straps on.
That's why these babies is getting made,
there's
man.
no time limit. Like you like. It could be the first time I see.
Technically, the technical answer is you should always wear a strap.
Yeah,
I want to hear.
You should always wear a strap until you're married. That's the technical answer.
That's facts,
brother.
You should wear a strap with everything unless you are married.
I mean, it sounds good.
Yeah, that's
technically
the world. I don't know what I don't know.
Technically, you shouldn't be having sex until you're married.
Okay. Yeah. So in the meantime, in the between time, while people out here fucking, when is the proper time to take the condom?
You're not. You're married. I'm sinning.
Yeah, you out here sinning. Stop sinning.
Yeah, I need to stop that. I need to get right with God. But we ain't gonna go into church. We ain't gonna go into that.
We'll say that for another
Take us to
episode.
church.
No, we ain't gonna do that this morning.
But
I mean, I can bring that inner pastor out, though.
We will bring that up though.
But no, serious question. When do you think? When was the first time? You know what I mean, you was like, you know what? I'm cool with this. I ain't wearing this no more.
I'm not into wearing them. Like I feel like
I'm not into it. Like it's like a
I'm not like, and this goes and this goes back to quantity, and this goes back to the quantity over quality or quality over quantity thing. And I feel like if you know what I mean, say if I'm hollering at a chick or whatever,
right,
and like leading up to it, if I don't feel like I can go, like if I don't feel comfortable going in bare first time, like I don't feel I should be hitting you.
I mean,
that's a good point though.
But the fact that you are,
you know what I'm saying?
But
like I mean,
cool
not that you can judge a book by its cover,
right?
because you know that thing, anything can be flaming. You taking a chance, but it's like, you know, if chick.
But just think about
she seemed clean. She, you know what I mean,
there's no such thing.
No, it is a such thing.
There's no such.
Buck's right. There ain't no damn such thing.
I would
as
hate
that,
to hear a person say, "Man, she can't. She look too clean to be dirty."
So you never listen. Listen, I'm not putting you on the spot, but I am.
Listen.
There's no females you see like just as a man, you're scoping the scene. There's no females you see and you be like, damn, I would hit that, and you like, damn,
she too clean.
I would raw dog that.
No,
I'll bite that.
I mean, don't get it twisted. That's a part of sex, and I understand.
And if you bite it, what's the point of wearing a condom?
I know what you're saying. No, I feel what you're saying.
We got to talk to Buck before you got married.
No,
you know what I mean, that's before you got married, you never looked at a shorty. You never looked at a shorty and say, "Yo, damn."
I never. No, it's not about that. I never in my mind like, "Yo, shorty's too clean to have something."
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Shorty looks too clean. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's all I'm saying. I'm never like, "Yo, shorty's too clean. I could go in here the first time, no strap." Nah, I'm all
right, so we got your answer.
I'm strapped like shorty.
What?
Do you ever look at something like, damn? Like, basically in your head, you're not saying, "Oh, I raw dog that," but you basically saying, "Damn,
you were fucking right then and right now."
You raw dogging. You won't never look at nothing and be like, "Damn."
I mean, when you see her, you might think that, but when it's time to actually do it, you probably not. Like, I'm probably
going to. You got to use the strap.
You might be like, damn,
you're not
nice.
You never. Your face is telling me you're not.
People never raw dog nothing first night.
Yeah, niggas raw. But you talking about now? Like, we make that same decision? Hell no.
You're asking 18-year-old Buck if I'm gonna do that.
Oh man, listen.
I mean,
I just he'll play niggas just being real.
I don't.
Part of you. What you're saying is correct, Chef.
Like, you never looked at something like, damn, she bad as shit. Niggas do that all the time in the chat. Be like, post something like, damn. She be chill.
Yeah, that's right though. You're right though, because niggas will comment, "Yo, I'll bite that."
Yeah, if you would bite something, you would raw dog it.
Niggas is shooting the club.
I mean, cool. I understand what you're saying.
If you gonna bite it,
but
you might as well raw dog.
Niggas is saying that
as long as your pull out game is strong.
That's not strong.
No, it's not. No, I'm not. Nigga, I got kids.
If your pull out game ain't strong, don't.
Everybody here got
no such thing, man. There's no such thing.
No, that's true.
No, it's not.
I don't believe in that pre-cum shit. Every time you had a seed or whatever, you fully squeezed in there. Yeah, you wasn't no little drip.
So I'm talking about niggas' pull out game is not strong.
Yeah, niggas is not pulling out.
Niggas would say their pull out game is strong.
No, pull out game is strong. That shit hit your membrane. They hit your head every time when you about to.
Too deep, nigga. No, it don't hit my brain.
Depends on what you hitting. Yeah, you right.
Yeah, you never pulled out and just bust on their stomach.
Yeah, you definitely not pull out.
Or bust in their mouth.
Oh, this nigga.
This joint X-rated today.
Fuck it.
This boy came in here
I ain't even get the drinks in me.
Yeah,
right.
This boy came in here.
And listen, man, you know how I am. I'm the one who stirs shit up.
This is what we talk about, though.
I'm talking my shit.
No, it's cool.
Let me talk my shit. That's all.
I just want to come back to what Biz was saying about what we say. If we see a bad joint in the chat, whatever the case may be, somebody might post a bad chick from IG on the chat, and niggas might say some goofy, crazy shit, but they say it out of the instinct of they're not going to ever see that woman. Because when it comes down to the get down, niggas is going to think just like Biz said, yeah, I said that, but I'm going to throw this strap on. Like, niggas is going to...
For the first night. And then after that...
But that's because you become
going straight
comfortable with the person. You become comfortable with the person, bro.
Strap is coming off.
You know how that go. Like,
Shorty's gonna say, "Nah, we don't do that. I don't do that."
That's a damn lie.
That is a
That's
lie.
a goddamn lie. Like, in the heat of the moment, niggas might even start with a strap and before it's all
that
said
joint's
and done,
coming
that joint
off.
gone.
Yeah, that joint
You know what I mean? Niggas out here playing Houdini. They start with something. You know what I mean?
Some niggas is still
Voila,
gonna say
man.
though, regardless of this conversation, some people are still gonna say they still wear straps, and some do. There's a couple cats that do.
It
But
comes back to like I
The
said.
shorties
it's-
is just as bad though.
That's what it comes back to. Like I said, man, it's a two-way street. Everybody try to just put it on the nigga. Oh, you ain't wear a condom. You got that joint pregnant. She should have made you wear a condom.
Yeah, no, it's 100%.
It's a two-way street. I don't want to hear that
it's definitely
bullshit.
a two-way street. But what I'm saying to you
And these
is,
women, some of them will flag you down. Nah, no, homie.
yeah,
Nah.
yeah.
But it depends on, like I said, who the fuck you are too.
Yeah, it
it
does.
depends
And like I
on-
said, with the females, it depends on who the female is too.
Yeah.
If it's a female that you kind of like has a certain qualification,
Right.
she look good as shit,
Uh-huh.
and you just really attracted to her in all ways,
Right.
you wanna go in that.
You
Wrong.
don't really
Wrong.
care about.
Yeah,
You don't care about.
You
that.
don't care about the
nothing else.
consequences.
Yeah,
Nothing.
you know what? We know what could
Yeah.
come. You,
Now if it's a strag, another ass strag, like, and you like, I mean, I'm just trying to get my rocks off.
So what if it's a bad strag? What if it's a
up.
bad
Strap up.
strag? Like a bad, like you just said, a
Oh,
bad
I'm
joint
cool.
that you might have bagged in the club, but she bad.
This comes back to like I
you're hitting
told
that
you,
raw that night.
quality over quantity.
I mean, to you and your eyes,
To
she
me,
might be
listen,
quality.
listen,
She
like I
might be
said,
a quality.
These are
strag.
this is my thoughts, but these are just hypotheticals. I'm not out here doing this shit, so let's keep
No,
that a
I mean,
beam. But
none of us are.
but what I'm saying is,
it's just a simple fact. of
you got to
conversation.
check off certain boxes for me to hit that.
Right.
So what are your boxes?
Nah, but after you have a couple of these, and you said that changes.
Yeah, facts. It goes from a you go from a,
Five
you
go to a 10 real quick.
You go from
Five goes
looking
to a
for
10
down.
real quick.
It ain't just, but it ain't just looks. It's not just looks all the
time.
times, but it is looks when you go out to the club and all that. It's about looks. At the end
It's
of the
about
day,
looks in the body.
yeah,
Yeah.
body. Yeah,
And she got a crazy
what's
body.
more-
You looking like, damn.
What's more important, the body or the face? When you out in the club trying to catch?
It all
one?
depends how many of those you got.
Right.
Yo, Buck, make sure you project into the mic, man. Usually you the one projecting. You ain't
All right,
projecting.
just let me know if you know.
You,
I'm trying to make sure.
you looking over
our
here.
guest
You
got
see
some
that?
space.
You see our guest. He got proper. Yeah, you know
I
what
want
I
to
mean,
make sure he
technique.
got space. You know, I got broad
Biz
shoulders.
got proper technique. Right. You know what I mean? Speaking in that mic.
Pause.
You all back and forth.
Pause like fuck. Pause like fuck. What you talking about?
Oh, y'all niggas always.
Hey, listen,
Talking
man.
about?
Y'all niggas always bidding, man.
Wow, man.
No, you just said some wild
Yeah,
shit. You
that
know what I
shit
mean?
definitely sounded a little crazy. It's all
You
good.
got proper posture, nigga. What?
What's up, though, man? What we talking about, man?
Nah, I like where Biz went with that. You know what I mean? Body over face when it comes to
It all depends how many drinks you got in you, man.
that drag
Yeah.
situation.
That's a
real,
good.
man.
That was a good topic though. I like
Yeah.
that topic.
Yeah, definitely.
What else?
What,
we-
quality over quantity?
Yeah.
You know, people that I know and myself, we've been trying to do stuff downtown.
Oh yeah.
Years,
Nah,
only
you.
to be shot.
Nah, you got too much melanin for all that.
Man.
It ain't just color either. It
Nah,
ain't
let's
just
let's,
color.
let's roll with that topic.
It ain't.
man.
It ain't. Just, we gonna go off that. We appreciate the topic, Tone. That's the photographer, Tone Lou. Hit him up for photography. We gonna give you a sponsor this week.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna shout.
We
Tone
talking
Lou
about
a little later,
gentrification in Pottstown.
So what
now,
you-
everybody. I hope everybody is aware of the gentrification process that's going on in Pottstown. If you're not, you're just sleep.
Yeah,
Wake the hell up.
Let me ask you though. Let me ask you. Do you see it as a good thing or a bad thing?
I see it as a good thing.
Because some people, when they talk about gentrification, they automatically think negative.
Negative.
Like, they
Listen,
automatically think
I see
that.
it as a good thing. Property values are raising
Correct.
through the roof.
Correct.
You know what I mean? It's going to attract business, but business minded people to open. They're trying to get people to open businesses. They're trying to get people from all the other little, Royersford, Springford, Boyertown, all the surrounding areas. They're trying to make Pottstown a landmark again and a hub. And let's be real with you, it's not always a black-white thing. Yeah, there is some racial component to it, and we can get into that.
I think there is only because of the borough.
How many black folks really put some real bread together and some real plans together and really tried to rock out here.
The thing is, you won't know because a lot of but listen,
only black establishment we seen on High Street was Jazzle.
Yeah, but a lot of things kind of got shut down before we even got to that point, like by the Borough Hall. Like,
jeez,
I'm telling you, like you have to go present it to them first. Yeah. They were shutting down all these ideas on people's
like what
plans. We won't know because we never got it. Never manifested.
It didn't fit their bill.
No, they just were denying. They were declining everything, man. They were on some bullshit. Think about how long Pottstown been empty.
What?
People's business propositions to open up down Pottstown.
People open up hair salons and barbershops.
Yeah, when they were going to them with business ideas, they were declining.
So why when I went down there and filled out the starting business form for the recording studio, Bull said, "We wish you the best of luck."
Tone, we live,
Mr. Whitfield.
We live, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they could be keeping it being though. Like that coincides with what they want to see brothers doing. Like, I mean, I'm all about gentrification. I'm enjoying it. But when you're saying, stop, let me talk. What you're saying about, I hope you have the best of luck with your music studio, Mr. Whitfield. You're falling right in line in what they kind of want black folks to be presented as. You're either barbershop, hair salon, or you're making music, which is cool, and I appreciate it. And I'm pretty sure you appreciate coming in.
I think what you think.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
All right,
you're missing the timeline though.
I don't believe that.
You just, how long ago did you go down there and they were cool with you opening up a business?
I first went down there. It's 2.5 years now.
So think about 5 years ago. Before that, they were still declining people's business ideas. They trying to open up business, wanting to start different business. They were no.
Yeah,
so that's why Pottstown was so empty for the longest time. But you got to
understand, one, they're trying to get the revitalization money from the state, right, which Pottstown is up soon. Right. I think Reading's coming up soon. Mm-hmm. Allentown got their money. Phoenixville had got their money. Right. Harrisburg, Benton got their money. All these, classic towns with the downtown strip. What I mean? They're going to rebuild this stuff up. So, like, people may have went with businesses, but like I said, I can't tell you exactly why they were declined. It could have been someone color, but I believe I don't believe were really organized with how they were moving.
Could be that too.
I just don't.
I don't believe.
I don't want to say 100% color, but I kind of feel what you're saying as far as not fitting the bill of what they want High Street to look like. Yeah, I get that.
But look
at
what it looks.
They really want to aim High Street to look kind of like Main Street in Phoenixville.
Yeah,
with being able to sit out in front. You might get a couple breweries out there where they're comfortable with your drinking. You know what I mean? On this strip, but in a controlled and relaxed setting.
Not turned up to the max.
Exactly. And
running the street.
I mean, I'll be honest. I don't know what the offers words that were sent down to the to Borough Hall or whatever, but I could see it not fitting the bill. Like, I mean, I don't know what.
Yeah, we won't ever know. Yeah,
like,
you're right.
Just like you said, it could be turned down before people even get the opportunity to find out. But there's an image in their mind that they have set, that they've been had set probably 5 years ago, like you said, and moving forward, that if you don't fit the bill, they really.
And then I don't want to hear that stuff because 5-10 years ago, when all these buildings were open, 5 years ago, this stuff was open for sale for cheap.
It was very cheap.
And black folks wasn't grabbing this shit up.
That's correct.
I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me they couldn't grab the property. This shit is like monopoly. Yeah. Don't try to open businesses to rent. These people that's opening shit now, grab this shit up. Yeah. Put their bread on the table. Yeah. We had the same opportunity as everybody else to grab up the property and sit on it for 5-10 years. They can't kick you off your property.
Right.
Do you feel like
they can't take your property from you? You own that.
Quick question.
I pay my taxes.
Quick question. Do you feel like black people are only offended now because the faces that are buying the property don't look like theirs?
Yes.
Is that the only reason they want to buy now?
Listen, we should have been bought up.
Can I pose a question?
No, I'm asking a serious question. Like, do you feel like black people are feeling offended because now that the property that are being bought up and being turned into, you got the fitness studio there, you got the axe
this
on
stuff
there.
Was all for sale.
The only reason they feel some type of way is because the faces that are buying it don't look like theirs.
So that's one of the reasons. Yeah, like I said, black people we do have points, but then we make a lot of excuses.
Yeah,
because like I said, I don't care what you say. If we had a couple $1 million in assets, You know what I mean? To come to the table where a couple years ago we could have bought all this shit up.
Right.
Without a doubt.
And sat on it. And then the borough would have been coming to us talking about, well, we trying to do this, and what fits the bill. And then we're renting our properties out to people opening restaurants and the axe throwing and this, that, and the third. And we sitting back collecting the check.
Yeah.
But now they mad at us. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
No, I
like,
feel what you're saying.
It starts with the property. Like, you got to grab this stuff up.
Historically, were we in a position to have that $1 million something to put up to buy a building 5 or 6 years ago? We were never given the opportunity in the past to have that capital to.
I feel what you're saying, Tone Lou, but I kind of feel like that's an excuse too, because there's other opportunities to make money. Other than like I think we're at a stage now where like the like building capital process. There's too many other ways to build capital to think about capital. And this goes back to like, you know what I mean? Woe was me type thing. Good.
Cousin Jeff, homie Jeff, always talked about just why he always was like trying to spark entrepreneurial interest in everybody's minds, because he like for instance with the real estate stuff, if we all grab up properties up at the auction, he always encouraged all of us just grab a property, because he's trying to get people to get the equity. You know what I mean? So now if we got 6 of us, we all got a couple properties. You know what I mean? We put a little money into them. Now we got some equity we can go grab. Now when it's time for us to go make a move, we can pull 4 or 5 heads together that can throw in 20, 30 bands and make power moves out here.
Now we got.
You understand what I'm saying?
Take it back to the Monopoly analogy. Now we got somebody that owns Baltic, somebody that owns Reading Railroad, somebody that owns Mediterranean. Now we can all come as a conglomerate. Now as a conglomerate, we can all come together and buy a boardwalk. But that's the way.
That's all they did out here. The people who did that, it wasn't one person.
No,
it's a couple of them that's working together that grabbed a couple pieces up.
A financial group.
Yeah.
Get a concept. If the Elks went to the town and said, "Hey, we want to take we want to grab one of these empty parking lots and have a place where you can drink and bring your kids," would they have said? Do you think they would be?
Listen, man. Once again, Tone.
That's on the Elks, though.
Yeah, listen.
The Elks got a bad rap, bro.
And it's not all their fault, but it's like.
I mean, it's not. Listen, Tone. Listen, go there. I'm not saying it's the Elks.
Listen, Tone, and I'm not. Listen, like I said, I'm not trying to put black folks down because I'm pro-black. I am black. I support black businesses. I support black. I'm proud black. You know what I mean? I'm for blacks. But like, we're not gonna get into that. Like I said, they gave the Elks plenty of chances to get things together up there. Like,
no, I feel what you're saying. Like, there's other places, you know, that I feel like
just like, and I don't want to hear the black thing because like we had Jazzles back in the day down on High Street, and why was Jazzles open? Because it was a black dude owner. We all know Aaron owned that joint, but he had some bread. So he could buy the property or whatever he needed to do, the liquor license, and that thing was running. Now, why it got shut down, I don't know all that. It's not my business. But what I'm saying is that joint was running and popping. So you, as a black person, you can open up an establishment, sell drinks, good music, and all that. That you can do that anywhere if you got the capital.
Right.
If we bought up properties out here, if we bought the New York Plaza, at the end of the day, if we wanted to turn the basement in the New York Plaza to a club, and we got the capital and we got the leverage, we're going to make that happen.
Right.
It might not happen overnight, but we going to pool our resources and get that club popping.
And I'm going to be honest, and a lot of times when it comes to black businesses, where we always drop the ball is consistency. You know what I'm saying? And because there's been how many black restaurants been on High Street?
A lot.
How long Hing San been on High Street?
Forever.
You feel what I'm saying?
We just
consistency. But consistency. You think about it. Hing San's been in Pottstown for 30 years, damn near, at least 20. Because they had a 15-year lease at the one location where they got the Aki store at now. Yeah. After that 15-year lease, they renewed and got another 15-year lease at where they're at now, next to the laundromat.
Yeah.
Consistency. And those and say that 20 odd years they've been there, How many black restaurants have you seen
But
in
listen,
Pottstown coming?
let's keep it a bean though.
But Hing San's
but
different. It's top 5 in Pottstown, bro.
But I'm gonna keep it a bean. Why is Hing San still
Top
running?
5.
Consistency,
No,
bro.
but listen. I'm gonna tell you why.
Because they're top 5.
Not only top 5. Yeah, they do business, but whoever is running the Hing San business is not out here fucking up their business money.
Right.
They live a simple, basic lifestyle. Right over top. They ain't out here blowing bread, grabbing wheels,
this is what I say,
taking business money.
How many restaurants have you gone and they had a black-owned restaurant? First day you go there, food popping.
Bro.
Oh, next time you go there, damn, we ain't got no chicken.
Right.
Bro,
what?
They running out of stuff.
Consistency.
We've all
Consistency.
we've all seen this firsthand, and I don't want to, like I said, it's not a black-white thing. It's how you handle your business and control your money.
Right.
You know what I mean? Me personally, for the company I work for, I seen the spot down Norristown go from barely popping, struggling, but not struggling because of where you're at real estate wise and what you can get business in there.
Right.
Just how the business is ran and how the money's being controlled. Keep it a bean. V went down there. That joint was popping.
Pop.
They had merchandise all in there, jewelry, filled guitars, cleaned up, and it was running. And it was always money in there. I don't like I said, I don't want to go too deep in it because you know what I mean? But it's a big difference. But it's not because it's a black or white thing. It's just simply, you know what I mean? As black folks, we got to step up our business game. Like you can't be robbing Peter to pay Paul. If you have a business, you got to continue. If you make quarterly profits, Stop taking extra money out of your business portfolio. Invest it back into your business, because when you have a slow time period, when business is slow, all them quarters that you had overflow is going to carry you.
Okay.
But when you take your overflow, oh yeah, we popping right now.
Let's celebrate failure.
Chef, keep it a bean.
What?
You get that overflow, what you doing?
I'm investing back into the business. I'm not doing that, bro. I can live a modest lifestyle. Right now, nigga, I could go right now on my mom.
Chef, keep it a bean,
I can go right now. The way my money is set up, I can go afford $1,000 car payment right now, easy. I can go grab the newest Benz, BMW, whatever, easy. Afford $1,000 car payment a month, easy.
But why would you do that?
4 or 5,
I can do that too, but why?
Yeah,
I wouldn't do it.
Exactly. That's why. Me neither, and that's why I don't do it.
So,
I'm not talking about buying a car. I'm talking about like just betting. I want to put it. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about buying a car.
But that doesn't come out my business expenses.
Yeah, right.
That's my personal money. You understand what I'm saying? There's a difference. I'm not taking money out of Brownstone Media Studios was coming in. Oh, we had excess and gambling with that. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever excess money comes in from here goes into a company account.
Biz wants to keep it real, Chef.
Come on, man. Keep it real, man.
He calling space.
No, listen. So you want me to break it down?
Nah, you don't gotta break it down. I'm just
He calling a spade a spade. He say
that's why I still work a 9 to 5. That's what I'm saying. That's my bread and butter. That pays for my bills. That pays for my gambling habits. That pays for whatever habits I have. You understand what I'm saying? Everything else is separate.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? I understand what you're saying, but my mind is matured in the business sense. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
Because I understand, like I said, what it takes to sustain in business.
Just being smart, man.
Yeah, you just got to be smart. Like I said, as us as blacks, we're not taught all that. So, like I said, like you said, the inconsistency that goes from the
I feel like we're not
the products to the service to how you manage your money to how you manage your business.
Right. As far as the black restaurant, but restaurants are hard to manage anyway.
Yeah. To be completely honest, I'm not a fan of the restaurant idea just because they're not successful.
No, restaurants are hard for anybody.
Not anybody. Like they're just,
you know what I mean.
It's hard to maintain.
But there are some people that have opened up some restaurants in Pottstown. You know,
it's a tough
doing their thing, man. Like
it's a tough, grueling business.
Let's
see if it's not a chain. You know what I mean?
It's hard, bro.
But ain't no franchise.
It's a constant competition. And no franchise. Hard, but it could definitely wear on you, bro.
I don't want to sound like we bashing restaurant, or,
No, I'm not saying.
Because there are some Jones that opened up that are all right.
Like just storefront properties in general.
Right.
And it just so happened that the perfect example was a storefront property on High Street, and more than likely is some type of restaurant. And the most consistent restaurant that I've seen in Pottstown has been
Hing Sen. But once I told you, like I told you, keep it a bead. Reason why they the most consistent.
I mean, yes, they live a modest lifestyle.
They live a modest lifestyle. They're not blowing no bread,
but they're consistent as far as all levels and all pillars of their.
It takes money to stay consistent.
Nigga, you can order some Hing Sen in a snowstorm. That should be there in 15
but the
minutes,
consistency's there. Like their pillars of business is always consistent.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. The structure is always there. The quality of food is always the same. The pricing is going to be pretty much similar. They're consistent. They understand the pillars of business. Yeah, they're always consistent. Yes. Whereas we're always missing a fucking pillar, bro.
Yeah, I know that.
And that's just as in general, like and just being business savvy, we're always missing some fucking pillar when it comes to doing some type of business. So like, as pissed as I be with the hall about not giving black people shit, I can get it.
The Chinese store is a lot different than your American or soul food restaurant.
I'm not even saying
it is. So think about it. No,
business in general.
But that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the Chinese store. So if we're talking about them, all the Chinese stores in Pottstown been open for years.
Right.
It's something just about Chinese stores. So maybe you're right. If black people open up a Chinese store, they might have the luck that you're talking about to just go right down to Borough Hall and just get all this paperwork.
It's about the longevity in which you're willing to put into.
Bro.
So if you go to the Borough,
you can't. This goes back to hold on. This goes back to what Buck talked about. Where we're always missing a pillar.
Right.
And that's what I'm telling you. When you go to make these power plays, they're not like little hole in the wall Jones. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go down here and nah, bro. You gotta have your shit in line when you make power plays. That's like gentrification's happening everywhere. It happened in Brooklyn. If Jay-Z is black, you think he didn't make plays even though he talks about the gentrification? His shit is in line. You gotta have resources. You gotta have power, influence, all that. This is not just a skip in the park. Oh yeah,
nobody's saying you're wrong.
Businesses and you're coming with no bread, no resources, not even knowing how to get this shit done. You gotta know how to get this shit done.
It's a lot different now.
Yeah,
like when
we're not saying that's not possible.
5 years ago, it might have been a little on the color side. Like right now, you really you 100% gotta have your shit in order when you go talk to them.
Yeah, this ain't no nilly.
But what I'm saying, like, and
because like I said, a couple years ago,
you're gonna change your mind. You're gonna change people's mind when you want to.
I'm gonna tell you, all the borough did. Like I said, it's gonna piss people off, but all the borough did was they listened to everybody's ideals and went. But like you said, they were only looking for power players. Right. Because their ideal, where they're trying to take the town, the community, right. The Hill schools, very, very heavily influenced on all this. Right. You had to come correct. You had to be a power player. If you came to them and hollered at the borough and your shit didn't seem together, we cool. You could take it as a black thing. Don't think there weren't white folks that went down there trying to make certain things happening. We cool. Your portfolio ain't right for what we trying to do. That's just like if you have a business or whatever, you don't have to hire anybody who comes in your doors. You're going to look at their...
So you're saying the only reason... No, but hold on.
You're going to look at their resume, you know what I mean? And you're going to comb through the resumes and pick the best candidates for what you need.
So you're saying that if they had all their paperwork together, structure together, portfolio together, damn, like if they started a fucking first business, how they gonna have all that shit together if this is their first business, a portfolio?
These people opening businesses right now got their shit together.
But you're talking about a whole portfolio of a history of opening successful businesses. Like how they gonna have all that if this is their first business? You might not have a whole
history of success with other businesses, but what you are gonna have is
nigga, how much structure you think took to open up this fucking alley?
A game plan.
How much paperwork and
not much.
Exactly. So y'all acting like it had to be all that just to open up that. Nigga, that shit has rocks and checkerboard and beer.
How many black people you think went and tried to do that?
All I'm saying is, that's not the topic I'm on though. I'm on the topic that Sterl's talking about. Niggas can just go right in the borough with all XYZ, and as long as you have that you're guaranteed to get your business. No, you're not.
Listen, if you go to the borough, right,
That's what he keeps saying.
If you go, listen, I'm telling you, I went in there.
Yeah.
Listen, first of all, if you're opening a business, right, you got to make sure that your business fits in the zoning of wherever your location at. There's zoning, so the zoning only permits a certain amount of certain businesses. So first of all, you got to check that box off.
All right.
Then you apply for a business. You know what I mean?
You're just teaching people how to get in a business, but
well, what I'm telling you is it's a procedure. If you don't check all boxes, they're going to tell you, sir, you didn't check this box. They're not going to tell you no. They're going to tell you, come back when you check off this box. When you got your shit in order for this box.
But with that being said,
they're not going to tell you.
Yeah, man, we got.
Yeah.
No, but with that being said, do you think that people, when they first get that first letter back from the borough, they take that failure and just crumble? Because I think that's a lot of times what it be. Like they automatically assuming that they're not going to get approved, and then when it doesn't and they don't get approved, they take that failure and don't.
A lot of them keep it a bean. A lot of them take that failure and say, "Man, it's because I'm black."
A lot of times that's the case though. Like, what do you mean? Like, y'all act like that's not a legitimate.
I don't believe
situation.
That. Like I said,
Come on. You're talking about waking up.
Aaron Beasley's had Jazzles on High Street.
He's an exception.
Downtown High Street popping.
He's an NFL player.
He had money, resources.
I don't want to say
came
NFL
correct.
Player. Yeah,
Race,
I don't want to say NFL player.
race isn't always effective, but
Listen,
it's definitely not going to affect nobody like AB in his own town. Like, come on, man, what are you talking about?
Yeah, he's black.
But this is his town. He's a popular person. People love him. He's played football. People are fans of AB.
Okay, so that lets you know.
You don't think the people at the borough like, Aaron Beasley.
Yeah, which it comes back to what I said.
What about the Joe Schmo? That's supposed to open up a regular ass store.
But does it come
it's
back?
It's cool to do that. It's cool. But my thing is, it's cool. Hold up, Chef, hold up.
You're missing my point.
I'm not missing my. I'm not, bro.
Cool.
I swear I'm not.
It's cool. You could be average. Say the average Joe Schmo wants to open up a corner store, whatever the case may be. My thing is, they want to see the longevity in your plan. You know what I'm saying? You might have never opened up a business, and this was your first.
Somebody we know in town store got closed. Why? Black owned business, and I don't want to hear nothing.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't.
Know what you're talking about, but I have absolutely.
I can't tell you
from the information that I was given. It has something to do with the fact that he was black and he had a business in Pottstown because they didn't close down other business that were around there. They said something about some guidelines, some rules with his business that he wasn't able to do. I don't know how true that is. So that was the information I was given.
But I guarantee you, they didn't shut him down the first day they went in there. I guarantee you, they went in there.
Like, I don't think speak on that because I don't really know why.
But either way,
I don't know. Like I said, all I know is from my personal experience with dealing with the borough, they're going to tell you, "Yo, you don't check off this box, then you have to handle that," and that's it. If you handle it, you keep business open.
We gotta wrap it up.
Yeah, man. Let's wrap it up.
This drone,
man. This is.
We had our guest though. Shout out, yeah.
Hey, man, listen,
shout out to Biz for coming through today.
If you're watching the chat, man, give us some feedback on the last topic on how you feel gentrification is going on in your neighborhood and or in Pottstown. If you're from Pottstown, if you're not from Pottstown and you see gentrification going on in your neighborhood, please hit us up in the inbox or take me at this chat on IG. We will continue this conversation because I feel like this conversation is nowhere near over.
Nowhere near over. We're about to continue right now off the air.
Tune in next week. We're going to have this definitely continued. All right.
Listen, they know the sponsors this week. Brownstone Media. Throw it up on the screen. You know what I mean?
My man's tight. He don't even want to talk about Brownstone Media Group. If you need any type of recording needs, any type of feedback, and we got the homie Tone Lewin here. But as far as Brownstone Media Group goes, you can reach them at 484-781-8335. That again is 484-781-8335, and that's 213 East High Street, floor 4. Fourth floor, man.
And if you need some photography from my man Tone Lou, you know what I mean, hit up Brownstone Media or hit him directly on Instagram at Poppin' Parties.
Hey man, and if you got my man's pictures and y'all cutting this shit out, stop doing that shit, man. I see my man had a little rant on Facebook. Stop cutting my man's shit out. I don't even know what he's talking about. But stop cutting my man's. Give my man his photo credit, man. He's doing a great job at these parties. And these parties don't even be popping until he's there because he's popping parties, man. Anything else before we get up out of here?
No, let's get out of here.
Dollar Boys.
Take me out.